What's happening, Achievers? Ajit Sidhu here from Invincible Achievers. I want to talk about giving. Life is about giving. And I just want to quickly say a story about this. This morning I was in the kitchen, walking up and down, grinding the juice, making the breakfast, putting the Oatabix, ready for my son to come down. And it was about 7 o'clock this morning. And I knew my son had been awake since 5 o'clock. And I could hear his feet pattering down the stairs. And as he came in, I turned around. I always love giving him a hug. I got down onto my knees. I said, "Son, good morning." And he went, "Mm." And I thought, what was that? And he walked over to him. I said, "Are you okay?" And he went, And I thought, wow, he's in a foul mood. And he sat down. He started eating his Oatabix. I continued to do my things of getting everything ready, his packed lunch, whilst my wife was upstairs taking care of my other son, getting him ready. And he turned around and said, "Daddy, I want another Oatabix." And I said, "Son, you know where the Oatabix is. There you go, have it." And he got up and he was really grumpy and he put his Oatabix. And I thought, I need to give him a teaching that he will have for the rest of his life. There's no point in me forcing him to get his own stuff and him being grumpy and going to school. I'm not able to give him a gift. So I sat down with him after I had finished doing what I was doing. I said, "Son, life is about giving." And he said, "I don't want to talk." I said, "Son, life is about giving. And I'm giving you my time at the moment. So please do listen. And this is so important. So I need you to focus." And he stopped doing what he was doing and he looked up. And I said, "When all the stories I've told you about all the achievers, they've always been givers. They've been giving their time. They've been giving money. Let's talk about Bill Gates. Bill Gates is worth about 93 billion. And I believe last year, I said to my son, last year he gave a donation. He gave a donation of 4.8 billion. And I said, Mark Zuckerberg, owner of Facebook, he's valued at 53 billion. And he gave 2 billion as charity to help." And he looked at me and he said, "So?" And I said, "What about Michael Dell? We use his computer, his laptop, Dell Computers. He's valued at 28.6 billion pounds and he gave 1 billion away." And I could see the confusion coming onto his face. I said, "If you do a calculation," and I've done the calculation, son, about 26 to 28 pounds they earn, they're giving a pound away. Son, when we're walking down the streets and we see people there begging, they need money, they need some money to eat, do you see every single person putting their hand in their pocket and giving them money? No, there's only a rare few. Every single one of those people that are shopping, they probably earn much more than 28 pounds. But it's so tough for them to put a hand in their pocket and give a pound away. And he said, he turned to me, he looked at me, still with a frown. And I could still see he was still seething and annoyed about him getting his own Oatabix. And he said, "I don't have any money. I can't give any money to anyone." I said, "It's not just about money." I said, it's about, you can also give your skill. You can give your skill, you can give your teachings, just like I'm doing now. I'm sitting down and giving you a story. You can give your time. I said, what you did today, you went and got your own Oatabix without expecting it from me. That was giving time. You helped me out. I said, "Thank you, son, for doing that." And his frown started to disappear slightly. He was like, well, he started feeling a bit proud that he helped me out. I said, but it's not only about just giving those things. We can give a smile. We can just give a smile to someone. We can give a thought, a blessing, a thought of kindness. How many people do we see that do not give the thought of kindness? How many people do we see that give anger when they should have given a smile, or given back anger when they should have given understanding and thinking, I need to help this person that's annoyed with me? How many times have we seen or heard about things that people have done when they could have done it in a nice way, but they've done it in a bad way. And he started nodding. I could see he was getting it. I said, what about when someone does something bad to you? And he looked at me again, and I said, what do we tend to do? We hold on to this hatred, this begrudgement when someone's done something bad to us. When one of your friends, son, when you go to school, they've annoyed you. You walk off, you're annoyed, you keep it in your heart. But if we believe that we're here for the sole purpose, for giving to others, then the thing that we should give is forgiveness. Because if we're here to forgive to others, we should first forgive others when they hurt us. And I could see the frown coming back to his head, and I thought to myself, oh, I'm losing him. Let me think of something else. I thought, okay, don't hold on to something that's going to hurt you. Just let it go and give the kindness back. And he thought, okay, I understand that. But I said, son, the biggest thing that you have to do is give to yourself. When we're in the plane, they always put an announcement on, say, when they're doing the safety features, and they say, when the oxygen masks fall, if the oxygen masks fall, put your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. You have to give to yourself, but not everything, and expect everything to come to yourself. Don't be a me. Like, for instance, in Finding Nemo's, the seagulls that go around saying mine, similar type, they're like mine, everything's mine, me, I want everything for myself. We have to give enough to fill up our cup, to make sure we've got enough oxygen to be able to continue to help others. So make sure you give yourself love. Make sure you give yourself forgiveness. Make sure you give yourself time to do things. Make sure you give the gift of being able to do something and having the pride that you did it yourself. Or you helped others whilst you did for me, son, when you got the Oatabix. He looked at me and he nodded. He pushed his chair back. I felt he's getting this. I really got into him. I could see that he understands. I've given a piece of me. And he looked at me and he stood up and he went, Dad, I'm 7 years old. You're just telling stories. It's like Baba Black Sheep to me. And he started walking away. And I said, I had to think on my feet here. And I said, Baba Black Sheep was a giver. And he stopped. And he said, well, what do you mean by that? I said, Baba Black Sheep was a giver. And I was thinking on the spot. I said, Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Baba Black Sheep was giving his coat, the thing that keeps him warm. He was actually giving it away to the master, to the dame, and to the little boy who lives down the lane. And he was a giver. And that's why he continues to live on in all nurseries around the world. And still to this day, you have actually quoted him as Baba Black Sheep, because Baba Black Sheep was the ultimate giver. And they don't sing about the master or the dame or the little boy. It's about Baba Black Sheep. So it's all about just giving. Because Baba Black Sheep, he was cold, but he gave, knowing that he was going to get some more back. He looked at me. He nodded. He smiled. He came over to me. And he said, Daddy, I'm going to give you a hug. And he gave me a hug. So guys, keep adding value to people's lives. Keep spreading the love. Keep giving, but also give to yourself. And if you've got money, then give money. If you've got good thoughts, give thoughts. If you've got skill, give skill. If you've got time, give time. If you've got none of those and you don't want to give any of that, then give a smile. And just remember, we're just one idea away from changing the future. Take care. Bye.